This woman sneezed and gave birth. The doctor was shocked on the spot because the baby that came out was the size of a fist. The doctor told the father that the baby wouldn't make it through the night, but not only did he survive, he miraculously grew to be 12 years old. But at 12, Simon was the height of a 3-year-old. He was born nearsighted, and he had a less than flattering appearance. The townspeople called him a rat. His classmates used to lift him up like a toy. Even the teacher was prejudiced against him. She blamed him for all the commotion in class, but Simon never offered any defense. He just suffered in silence because he believed he was destined to be a hero and that it was God's will for him to look the way he did. And yet, his only friend, little Joe, was the most handsome boy in town. But because Joe was born out of wedlock, he was humiliated by the townspeople. That's how two lonely, crippled kids became friends. Little Joe was very kind to Simon. He put a sidecar on his bike. He took Simon for a ride everywhere. They would often come to a secret base. They'd jump over a tree at the bottom of an island. Then they'd race through a small forest.
What's your good luck? What's your good luck?
They were just leaving. The trees are all responding, as if to signal that this year will be a good one. After going through the whole process, they came to this crystal clear lake. Simon and little Joe always liked to swim here. He liked to dive under the water and hold his breath, but little Joe never understood.
Why does it matter how long you can hold your breath?
I don't know, it just does.
Simon used to dive, and little Joe used to time his dives. But the next second, two girls suddenly came into Joe's field of vision. They took the initiative to greet her, and Joe had to answer them. Simon surfaced. Joe forgot where she was counting, but Simon turned around and froze, because that girl was the one he had a crush on. But he could only whisper to Joe.
Marjorie!
Stop it.
Simon has a question for you.
What is it, Simon?
Nothing, goodbye.
He wants to know,
Little Joe was about to tell the girl about Simon's crush. He was hurriedly covered by Simon. Watching them play, the girl had to leave. The girl had to leave in silence. To the shore, little Joe asked Simon why he didn't confess his love.
She said you were cute.
She means cute like a baby turtle is cute. Girls don't kiss baby turtles.
How do you know?
If you were me, you'd know too.
Simon looked at the girl and felt very sad, but in a few moments, he became bright and sunny again, because he had a stubborn confidence. God made me like this. I have a special mission to fulfill, and I'm destined to be a hero. Little Joe didn't really believe him, but she never undermined his confidence.
I have faith. Your problem is that you have no faith.